What's good, YouTube? It's your girl C Baby with another video, and in today's video I'm doing a video about things to do for the new year. The new year is coming up, 2022 is approaching, and I don't want you to do things that you said you was going to do in 2021 and now it's about to be 2022 and you're still doing the same thing. So if you're interested in listening to this video, keep watching the video, and I'm holding myself accountable for everything that I'm saying in this video. So if you're interested, keep watching the video, and shout out to all my new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. We're just trying to get this following growing this year. But anyway, let me not ramble. And you know it could be a lit video without my freaking hen dog, because your girl just got off from work and I was about to go to sleep. But before I put my head on that pillow, I said, let me give you guys a video because your girl don't want to be caught slacking. So let's get right into it. And let me sip my drink and see if it's good right quick. Hold up. All right, it's good. So, and I pre-mixed it if y'all just wondering. All right, so basically, I did a video like this last year or whatever, but I'm just going to go ahead and give y'all a new, fresh, and revised video. So the first thing that you need to do if you want to be successful in the year 2022, I can't even say 2022, I'm about to say 2021, is setting goals for yourself. Now, me personally, I feel very accomplished this year because I set a lot of goals for myself and they are definitely coming to life. So last year, I decided that I was going to write down every single small debt that I had, just like the Dave Ramsey teaching was, to write my smallest to largest debts down. So last year when the pandemic came and I got my unemployment, I decided to take all of my old existing credit card debt, things that I owe, and I straight up paid for it. So coming into the new year, I have a new set of goals because I've already halfway accomplished all of my goals for 2021. I did take on a new debt because I did get a new car or whatever, but it was much needed. But anyway, so the first thing you want to do for a new year is to get a notebook. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. And let me show y'all something right quick. What you want to do is you want to go to whatever store that you need to go to. CVS. I went to Burlington because they were in the area and I bought this huge notebook. Now, I know I'm not going to finish all the way through it, but I decided to get a new one because this is the new year and the other notebooks that I have are kind of like scribble scrabble. Everything's around it. So before you get the new year started, the first thing you want to do is get a notebook. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Get your ass a notebook. The reason why I'm saying is to get yourself a notebook because sometimes when new things happen or a new year comes up, you kind of forget what you need to do. And me, I wanted to stay on task this year. So I did that. Now the new year is coming up. So now I have a fresh notebook right here. And I have wrote, I'm not going to bring it close to the camera because my handwriting is ugly, y'all. But I wrote down a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to complete for the new year. So the one thing that I did, and I put goals set for 2022. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I basically wrote down, I want to pay off 2 more credit cards. One of them is 607 and the other one is 350. And those are the only 2 credit cards that I have. So I almost done paying off of that. The second thing that I wanted to do of 2022 was start paying my student loans. Even though they told me I don't have a payment, I want to at least pay them $150. And then I have some other goals here, gain 10,000 subscribers, and et cetera, et cetera. But the number one thing you want to do if I'm saying this is that you want to write goals down because sometimes when you're living in the moment and you're doing everything and you're working, you forget what you're working for, especially if you're young or whatever. You want to write down your goals. Writing down your goals for a new year is always perfect. Not those new year resolution goals like want to lose more weight, want to eat better, even though those things are very important, but you kind of want to set some financial goals for yourself because, hey, let's all just take a pause from what I'm saying right now. Last year before 2021 and 2020, we were in the pandemic. And me before that I was so irresponsible with my money and I wasn't setting goals how I wanted it, or I would spend all of it out and party all the time. And the reason why I said say you need to write down your goals because it's a reminder when you're working. So if you need to pay something off, maybe you could pick up some extra overtime, or maybe you could pick up a second job to hurry up and pay that debt down faster. But the last thing you want to do is look at your goal sheet and you haven't even started, because why? You haven't even bought a notebook, nor can you remember everything. I was one of those people where I always had everything stuck up here in my head. Okay, this is not a financial class, so I'm going to stop talking about finances. But what I'm trying to say is set some real standard goals for yourself. That way you can come back to this video and be like, hey, what she told me actually worked. Number 2 on the list is for the new year. Going into the new year, get rid of those friends that ain't doing shit for you. Fake ass friends, just get rid of them. I'm not trying to be harsh about it, but it seems like, when I started not hanging with certain people or doing certain things, those people didn't bother me, especially when I was going through a really tough time this year, dealing with my DWI issues. I noticed that the people that I hung out with a lot, didn't really, vibe with what I was doing. And it's okay, because we all as the people have different seasons for each other. Like sometimes this person might not be in life, this person might be over there, but you kind of want to get rid of people that aren't really doing anything for you. If you're the friend that's always going out and doing stuff for them, and then when you turn around, they are not doing anything for you, it's kind of an indication that they're more for self and they don't really care about you like that. Like today, let me give you an example. Today I was at work and this girl is brand new girl, very sweet. She's a Libra like me. Shout out to Libra gang that's out there. And she doesn't know me from a can of paint, nor do I know her. And she decided to give me this nice little case for my watch. I thought it was so sweet. She was like, I have 2, here's one. And she didn't even know me. So that's what I'm saying. If you have a friend that's always putting out and giving out and doing for everyone else, you kind of want to sit back and just say, hey, maybe I need to pull myself away from these type of people, because they're not really doing anything for me. The same thing if you have a fallout with a friend. If you have a fallout, that for whatever reasons, let it go and keep moving on with your life, because life is short. I could be here tomorrow and then be gone the next day. So the best thing that you can do in life is make sure you embrace every moment and make sure that you set your goals and make sure you surround yourself with good, positive people, because it's going to keep your soul good and you're going to be more successful in life. Number 3, new things to do for the new year. I don't even know the title of this video anymore, but I do know my drink is good. Another thing or new thing you want to do for the year of 22 is that you want to make sure that you put yourself on a budget. I'm terrible with budgets. I'm one of those people where I say F it and I want to get everything and let's just forget about tomorrow. But it's kind of hard to save and have your financial goals when you're constantly spending everything. So me personally, I'm going to use my own advice that I'm telling you guys. If you're in the grocery store, be like grandma and use a list when you're grocery shopping. It's really important, because sometimes you can go to the grocery store and buy the same thing you have in the fridge that's rotten or turning green, and you could have easily scratch that off. I'm not saying go and eat the mold stuff, but you get what I'm saying. You can buy things twice. So writing down the list when you go to the grocery store will help you this year, because we all need to eat, but we also need to figure out how much we're spending. If you have not noticed, groceries are getting very expensive. So using a grocery list in the grocery store is definitely going to help you. Number two, y'all, I feel like the drink is getting to me. Okay, I'm gonna come back to y'all. Okay, another thing that you can do for the new year of 2022 is stop going out so much. That is my biggest issue. I'm always the friend that loves to go out. You can go out, but try to limit yourself on going out here and there. Like tonight, someone offered me to go somewhere and I said, you know what? I'm going to stay in the house. Because I feel like, we're young and, especially if you're working, you feel like, okay, what's my money? I can do whatever I want with it. But me now personally, since I've been like on this saving journey, because like my goal, and I even wrote on this paper, is to save $10,000. You know, saving and spending don't match. Saving and spending, you saving, but you spending. You only need to spend what you need. So that includes, if you have a car note, pay your car note, which would be me, pay your phone bill, pay your credit card bills, pay off any debts. If you're like me, still at home with mom, help pay whatever you have. And then whatever you have, save the rest of your money, because it's important, especially like being young. And me, this year, I opened up a retirement account, which I need to go see because I haven't been putting a lot of money in it. But try to put your extra money that you're spending into an account, because you don't even know how much money you can save by putting into the account. And it doesn't mean put the money in the account and then draft it back out. That's not what we're saying. So just try to limit your spending. Try to limit your spending. Like me, it was hair, nails. Now me, when I get my hair done, I have a date when I get it done, and I just took the fake nails off because it was costing too much. Okay. What else did I want to cover in this video? For the year 2022, try to incorporate more fruits and veggies into your diet. Like me, I love fruits and vegetables, but there are some times where I don't include the vegetables and the veggies. There's so many food things that you can go get from the grocery store. You can get things on the go, especially if you're a busy person. Get fruit on the go, vegetables on the go. You'd be surprised how many things. You'd be surprised how many things they have on the go. So that's another thing that I'm trying to incorporate for the year 2022, and also for the new year, especially try to stay away from people that use you. I know it piggybacks off the other one that I said about friends that don't do anything, but this could be a man that you're speaking to. This could be a guy that you're speaking to. Like if you're putting out for a dude all the time and he's not doing anything for you, try to just sit back and let him do what he got to do. Put him on a little hot seat, and you continue to do what you got to do, because being used is like the worst thing in the world. I had to experience it for myself. Or you can communicate to that person and tell them, hey, I don't like being used like that. Can you do something different? Because if not, I'm out the door. Give the person an ultimatum. Trying to figure out one more thing to do for the new year. Oh yeah. And take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Putting yourself first is the number one priority. You're the only person that is going to die by yourself. So if it means that you live with friends, if you live with family, because I live with family, try to put yourself first. Because if you don't put yourself first and you're always putting others in front of you, guess what? No one's going to do the same for you. And I had to learn that the hard way. Putting yourself first is very, very important. Like I'm starting to learn that. And now that I'm starting to put myself first, can't nobody tell me anything. I do what I need to do, and I keep it moving. And I got one more thing that I wanted to say, but I can't. Oh, yeah. And also, if you're working for somebody just like me and you have an employer and they're not trying to pay you right, the best thing you can do for the year 2022 is chuck the goddamn juices. Quit on scene. Don't leave a 2 weeks notice and get the F. If you have a job that is stressing you the fuck out, I'm sorry to curse. If they're stressing you out and they're not paying you and they're underpaying you, listen to what I said. Walk the fuck out and leave. On scene. Don't leave it 2 weeks, because you don't want to go back to somebody that is not going to pay you correctly. I recently did that, and I have felt a lot greater. Of course, I replaced my one that I did leave, but that's something that I'm going to leave in 2021. And for the new year, ain't nobody playing with me. If you play with my time and my money, guess what? I'm going to go somewhere else. And there's a lot of places that are hiring. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl was a little over the place with it, but you know how I do when I get into these. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next video. I was supposed to put out Vlogmas 25, but it's a work in progress because I haven't got all my gifts yet. So when I get all my gifts, I'm going to post it, even though it's going to be super late. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.